Shout out to the Daily Pursuit. Shout out to Smiley. I call her Shauna. For doing my second interview. And I guess I'm ready.
Hi guys, my name is Tink. I'm the junior marketeer for Step and Style Salon.
I've been wanting to be a hairstylist since I was like elementary age, like a little girl. I would go to the salon every 2 weeks ever since I was 3 years old to get my hair pressed. Wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the salon with my mom on Saturday. I would sleep for the first couple of hours, and then from there I would always just watch the Stylist, and it was just always something that was interesting to me. And I started playing around, playing with my doll's hair. Then as I got older, started doing friends, and once I got in high school, I started doing my own hair, started doing other students' hair. It was my side job in college, and I pursued it after I attended college, West Georgia, for 2 years. I left there, went to technical college, got my certification in cosmetology, graduated, went to state board, and it's been my career ever since. A lot has changed since my last interview. For one, I did start my own product, which is a growth oil, all natural. That was something that I decided to do because I was sitting back like, okay, I've been in the industry all these years. I want to do something different. I get bored easily, and I just kind of wanted to do something more challenging. So I brainstormed for a long time, and I was like, okay, I want to come up with something that's not trendy, something that's good for the hair, good for the scalp, something that would never go out of style regardless of what the trends may be. I wanted it to be universal for men, women, children. Also something that accommodates all hair types, all hair and scalp conditions. Like I said, that'll just go for the long run. So that's what made me choose an all natural growth oil. And also, you know, we're in the phase of where people are more health conscious and more aware about what they put in their body. So that's another reason I chose to do something all natural. Along with my growth oil, I have an oil called the Remedy Oil. It's a vitamin E based oil. It's more so of a moisturizer. So it's good for the hair and the scalp, but basically what I like to tell people is great for the growth retention. So once the growth elixir stimulates your hair growth, the Remedy is what you would use to maintain it. It's also a heat protectant. It's a detangler. It's an anti-frizz. Vitamin E protects the hair from a lot of things, and it's a natural hydration oil. If you have split ends, it mends the split ends. If you have dry scalp or any type of scalp condition, eczema, psoriasis, etc., it treats that. I also have a wig line called What Wig. I retail a couple of things. I retail fanny packs, bonnets, do-rags, sponges, a couple accessories here and there, but for the most part I always keep the fanny packs and the bonnets, and I do keep the edge brushes for y'all baby hair. I offer sew-ins, quick weaves, natural hair, color, cuts, but my basis of everything is to cater to the health of the hair. I'm not going to do anything that compromises the integrity of the hair. Even if a client wanted, my client will tell you they may want something, I will say no, and I'm okay with that. And I'll even tell them, you know, if you want to go pay somebody else to do it, fine. I've had that happen. The client didn't listen to my best interest, they go do what they want to do. And you know, when the hair fall out, still my hair fell out, you told me not to. But see, now I got something that supplements that I have for Roots Gone Wild. So if you decide to do something to make your hair fall out, I got an oil that'll make it come back quick. You can contact me by phone, 404-458-5995. My Instagram is Step and Style Salon, StepnStyleSalon. DM me, Facebook, Step and Style Salon. Well, my salon is very intimate. I'm the only stylist. I would say it's a very comfortable atmosphere. I control the type of clientele that I come in, that I bring in here. Pretty much I like people with personalities similar to mine or similar to my other clients. My clients do have different personalities, but whenever they come in the salon and they interact with each other, it's almost like they never met a stranger. It's just a place where you can kind of let your hair down, be free. I don't have a lot of loud talking, profanity, gossip. You know, we may talk about current events, or we may talk about things that's going on in the media, but pretty much it's like any client that walks in my salon, you just become a part of a family. You allow people to, they will treat you like you have no life. Initially, when I started doing hair, I would just work. The money was good, but at the end, you work all day, work all night. You have a pocket full of money, but you're always tired. You really don't get a chance to hang out. You don't spend time with family and friends as you should. So as some years went by, I started realizing like I'm letting all this time pass me by. I'm missing out on things that's important to me, chasing money. And I kind of just put a stop to that. So I started doing appointment only. I stopped working on holidays. At one point I would work holidays just for the money, but you know, as you get older and you start losing loved ones, you realize that money is not always happiness, and you can't pay for those precious moments that you miss chasing money. So I would just say, people think hairstylists don't have a life. They'll go do everything else they need to do, and you know, go get their nails done, go eat, go shopping, then they come in the shop as if we don't have a life. And so also, since I've been a mom, I really have gotten a little bit more stricter with my time. I learned to say no, and I'm okay with that, because I'm not going to be a mother that misses out on everything in my daughter's life. Some days I come and work late so I could go to her school. Sometimes I'll not come to work at all if it's something significant in her life. But I want my daughter to grow up with me being there for her, so she can never say, oh, my mom always at work, or my mom couldn't make it because she at work. She's a sharp child, but her life and what she has going on is more important to me. Every year I do an annual charity, Hair for Care, from November 1st to December 31st. I do a food drive, and what I do, I accept donations from anyone, but particularly with my clients, I give a pretty good discount so I can increase the donations that I get. Me and Smiley, we have something called Step in Your Daily Pursuit, where we host women empowerment sessions. It's really touching. It's very intimate, but it gives women an opportunity to come together, talk, share their experiences. We cry together. Everybody just, you know, become very open. And we have great support systems, but it's plenty of people who move from out of town, who are here alone, who come, people who may have lost family, and people who just don't have an outlet that we connect with.
Say something.
I'm trying to think, what would I tell my younger self? Because it's cliche, we say it all the time. Had I known then what I know now, I would have did this. But I'm a personally no regrets, because I feel like if life would have happened different, it could have been worse. So only thing that I regret not appreciating, like I was saying, was time. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would have spent more time with my loved ones that I lost. But other than that, yeah, I would have told myself value time more, I would say. God, I would say, had I not been in touch with my spirituality, I would be a lost individual. And I also think that I would not have came as far as I've come. Just like I was saying before, when I first started, I was chasing money. And at that time, I thought it was okay. A lot of people don't know, 2016, I had a mental breakdown and was literally out of my mind. I literally was in a mental hospital for 2 weeks. And after overcoming that challenge, it was pretty much triggered from postpartum depression. But my depression, my anxiety and all that, it started way before that, but that just kind of brought it to a head. But had I not had God in my life, had I not know how to pray, read the Bible, understand the Bible, I wouldn't be here talking right now in my normal state of mind. Unconditional love.
Unconditional love. I could give her some. I give her a present, and I could give her kisses, and I make her stuff. And actually, I do stuff with her. Like we go to Candytopia. We get candy from Candytopia, and immediately except we do everything that we want. I always wake up my mom when she sleeps.
Yes, you do. What else do we do?
We
cook together.
We cook together. We have
What about our mother-daughter days?
Our mother-daughter days. We do all that stuff.
Woo, prayer. Honestly, I don't know how I do it. I pray. I trust God, because at the end of the day, my past, my business came first. When I became a mother, it took me some time to get adjusted, but I had to come to grips that not that I didn't love my child or anything, but the adjustment was hard when I was used to having a certain lifestyle with working. But now she comes first. I feel like if I do everything I'm supposed to do with God's help, He'll never let us go without. He'll guide me, and I just feel like whatever is meant for me will come to me. But long as I put her first, because He gave me this life to be responsible for, so she's my number one priority. But advice on balance, I don't know if you can create structure, do it, but I have a hard time doing that. I'm just honestly a person that's all over the place, but I make things work.
If you had $10 left to spend, what would you spend it on?
Food. I'll go get me a plate of hot wings from the cafe on MLK. Extra hot, wet and crispy with some blue cheese. Make it a double. And a peach soda. Shout out Smiley again for making me do this interview. She know I don't like the camera, but I appreciate her for helping me always promote my business. She always has. I want to give a shout out to my mother for having me. If she wouldn't have had me, I wouldn't be here. Shout out to my daughter. She gives me the drive and ambition. I'm no longer working for me. I'm working for her future. I want to give a couple of shout outs to my support system. Liquid Loud Mixers, Lena and Rena. Tina, the twins, the bald head ones, y'all know them. Go support them. Designs by DeShanta, that's my BFF. She makes handmade and custom made items. I want to give a shout out to my Bishop Otis Sneed. Like I said before, you know, God is very important when it comes down to my foundation, and that's the church that I was raised in. We were forced to be in church as kids, but all the hard work has paid off because I know where my faith lies, and that's what guides me throughout the days and the years. Shout out to my homeboy Kel, ATL Shine, keep my car clean, keep my tent laid. To one of my hair sisters, Shotney, aka the hair creator. I want to give a shout out to John Belt, one of my good friends / mentor, Premier Clippers. And pretty much shout out to my family, my entire support system, and shout out to my biggest angels now, my daddy, my grandma, and my uncle. Thanks for everybody throughout my entire career of being a hairstylist that supported me, whether you patronized me, gave me a shout out, sent somebody my way, posted something for me, just anybody who believed in me, anybody who give me encouraging words. Sometimes when I'm out, people that I don't even know looking at me is watching, they'll tell me, you know, great job, keep doing what you do. Those small pat on the backs mean so much, because a lot of times we don't get that kind of recognition from people that we see on a daily basis, or people who we think are our friends, or people who we think are our supporters, people who in the background watching will be the first ones to acknowledge you and give you that push to keep you going. So I appreciate that, and just a thank you in advance for anybody who sees this interview who wants to support me from here on after. Thanks again.